G'day and welcome back to another DBC Dokkan Metal video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the hardest bosses in Dokkan Metal right now. Obviously I play on global, so you won't be seeing any of the JP bosses, and I kind of just wanted to talk a little bit about the events themselves, whilst also obviously touching on the concept of difficulty as well. Plus it's Christmas time, and I really wanted to kind of have 6 days of tier lists slash 2023 review videos. So there you go. That's basically it. So to cut a long story short, let's start with the hardest boss in the game, which is probably Fusion Zamasu from Red Zone. Obviously Fusion Zamasu brings with him a huge issue in terms of the AoE effects. I think it's something that really stumps a lot of players. The AoE is just too hard, too difficult, too much damage, and it causes a lot of problems. You need a very top team, a very good defensive team, but at the same time you have to do damage, because otherwise you won't get out of the int threshold and you'll be stuck there forever. So I think it's a well designed fight, but it's a very, very finely tuned fight that leaves little margin for error. Alongside, or just behind that, I'd probably have to say, if I'm being honest, probably looking at the Goku Black fight. I think Goku Black is incredibly hard. I think Goku Black also really brings like this really difficult starting point and is very quick out the blocks. So very akin to Zamasu. He's quite tough and players have to be quite finely tuned to take him on. Now after that, obviously they kind of introduce the concepts of the Future Saga event fights, but so although those fights are tough, I don't necessarily find them too difficult, because they do have kind of gimmicks to them. Now if we're talking strictly no item runs, I would probably say that Zamasu is pretty tough. I think he's overall quite difficult. The team to use is very difficult to utilize, and yeah, I think if you were really going to do it no items, it would be hard. But if you want to do either Zamasu or Vegito, or even Trunks no item or with items, I think they're vastly easier than the other events that are up here. But an honorable mention to kind of all three. I think you could probably find that they are all relatively interchangeable and difficult to a lot of players. Then I probably want to say that we have First Form Cell, but I think Sin Shenron is harder. Sin Shenron changes typing. I think he can cause some real issues. He was the first introduction of AoE, so I think he needs an honorable mention, although he is probably behind Cell. Cell's biggest issue is his mono typing, which is kind of the only caveat that he really brings to the fights. And then finally we'll go Goku Rose, and obviously good old Zamasu. A very, very tough red zone stage that honestly can cause players quite a bit of issues if you're not aware, or if you're taken by surprise. So it isn't something that I think shocks me that it's quite challenging for a lot of players. I think right now this is probably what I would say the hardest bosses are in the game. But at the same time, everyone's experience is unique, and it's going to depend on the units that you have, and the leaders that you have, and obviously how many dupes you have. So yeah, but that's it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye.